This is Sammy, and you're listening to my podcast, Nose Job. Today I'll be reading an article from my Substack. Please follow me there. It is Sounds Like Sammy, and the name of my publication is Speaking for the Elephant in the Room. Stop waiting to be seen. See yourself, love yourself. I feel a collective heartbreak today. On the surface, it feels like loss, but the deeper dive tells me it's an ache for something we never had in the first place, but thought we might get this time. The thing we're grieving is our sense of hope that it's possible to be seen. Every time we allow ourselves to believe this will be the time, and then it doesn't happen again, we sink into the depths of hopelessness. We sit at the bottom of that well, afraid to look up again because we know when we do, we'll want to try again, but we fear another fall to this bottom might be our last one. So we sit there in grief, and we rest. We rest and we cry, and we feel a solitude that is so familiar and constant at this point, it's almost comforting. But we know better than to fall for that trick. We won't be victim to the Stockholm Syndrome this cold, damp well wants to drag us in. We know there is something better outside of this pit. We are certain, but it seems no one will help us out. We replay our last attempt. We looked up, saw the light at the top, and resolved ourselves to climb out. We dug in our nails to the stone and dirt, grit our teeth and pressed on when the rough edges cut our skin. We climbed anyway. And then, just when we thought we were getting close, our muscles began to ache, our bones shaking at the joints. We're not sure we can keep going this alone. And so in our weakness, we call out, "Does anyone see us? Is there anyone there?" To our great surprise and assumed luck, someone did hear us. A man. A man who was lurking around that well waiting for a maiden to pop out. He peers down into the well and sees us clinging to the walls almost to the top, but still so far from freedom. He reaches his hand down just enough for us to grab it. This is finally it, we think. This man will help us out of this pit. And for a while, he gives an honest effort of pulling us up, helping us leverage, pointing out footholds and better grips so we can keep climbing. He's using his strength for a while, and the whole ordeal seems promising. But then something shifts. He gets tired. He stops looking for footholds, and his attention shifts from us in that well, and he looks around his own world again. Is he bored? Has he lost interest in the endeavor? We call to him to gain back his attention. He returns it and tries to resume helping to pull us out of the hole, but his pull is weaker now. His help isn't really helpful. We start to direct him where he could look to help us better, but he resents that. How dare we tell him how to do his job? We're the ones who need him, not the other way around. Before long, we find ourselves using all our effort to console him. He's tired up there. He's bored. He wants to leave, but that makes him feel guilty. We offer him some solace in his great time of need, while our fingernails bleed and our knees shake from the strain. He isn't even using his strength anymore. It's us holding him up somehow. And we hold there in that stance for a while, keeping each other in place. We feel an anger creeping up inside us for still being in this hole. He has all the position to pull us out, but none of the discipline and will. Can't he see this would be so much easier if he just exerted a bit more and pulled us out of this hole? Then we could be equals and mutuals and create great things together. But down in this hole, what good am I down here? Doesn't he see that? We open our mouths to speak, but we swallow it down instead. We feel the gravity clawing at us below, and we realize our predicament. We are so very weak now from having used our strength for him. If he lets go, we have none left to hold us, and down again we'll go. We suppose the spot near the top is better than back at the bottom. Sure, we're not out, and it's incredibly hard to hold, but we're not alone, and if we can just hang on long enough, maybe this man will regain the will, and he'll pull us out. Better to stay silent and hope and wait. So we sit there, and we hold, and we wait, and we wait, and we hold. Each moment passing is more agonized than the last. A voice starts to stutter. We struggle to hold it. Tears start to stream as we hear our body tell him, "I can't hold you anymore. You have to pull me or I'll fall." He grimaces at the thought and snaps back how ungrateful we are. Has he not pulled his weight? We'd be back at the bottom of that well were it not for him. How dare we say anything less to him than the gratitude he feels he deserves? Why should he keep holding? There's nothing left in this for him. We're too tired to talk, and so no one has offered him any comfort. He looks down at us with spite and lets out a sigh as he looks up and around at his world and spots another well. He tells us there's plenty of wells with plenty of maidens. If we're not grateful to him, he'll find one much more stable. He looks at us one last time, asking for more, but when our lips fail to deliver, he pushes down on our hand as he lets go. And that's all we had, no strength left to hold it. That push sends us down and down until we hit rock bottom. This bottom is so cold and hard and familiar. So we sit at the bottom of that well, afraid to look up again because we know when we do, we'll want to try again. But we fear another fall to this bottom might be our last one. So we sit there in grief and we rest. But then an idea crosses our mind, something we haven't considered. Had we not called out at the top, conserved our energy there for a moment, could we have climbed the rest of that way? Out of the top to the open? That man seemed to help, but in the end he took more than was given. We thought we were weak, too weak to finish our climb, but when that man grabbed our hand, he begged of us strength to give him, and it turned out we had it? We did. We had more, but instead of giving it to ourselves, we let that asshole steal it. And what did he do with it? He kept it. He kept it for himself. He didn't return it and pull us out of the well. And while we're here sitting deep in this well, how the hell did we get here? Who dug this and how did we fall? It goes so far back it's almost impossible to tell. But when we really sit with it, we remember our mothers were pushed down this well. And what hand was it that pushed them? There were many in number. Some were men, and some women who hoped pushing another would save them from the same hell. But it never saved them. They met the bottom of another well. And here we all sit, being gaslit and starved, until we think ourselves too weak to make the climb out of hell. But now back at the bottom, we see that's not true. We had the strength all along, we just gave it to an absolute fool. But there was another fool who needed it first. That fool is ourselves. And next time, we'll make that jump. We'll get out of this hell. There it is again, the hope that we dreaded. We know as it grows, it'll push us to try again to climb high and out of this sty. Maybe we can do it. We just have to remember when we get tired, it's not a man who will deliver us to heaven, for they are not strong up there. They have less will from inside, and it's our own inner stores that have ability to give us that rise. We are who can deliver us to that top. And when we're up high, we can call out to others, the other women in wells so close to the top they can hear us remind them to climb up themselves. Don't rely on that man lurking so close to your well. He's not looking to help you, but he will take your love. Use that love for you. Once you're above, there will be plenty of needy men and others to whom you can donate your love. Love yourself first, fully and wholly. Don't you dare give it away to someone unworthy. Pull yourself out of that hole and then go help another. A woman is waiting for a real hand to help them. You'll know how to do it, and you won't dare to test them. You'll use all your strength to pull them up with you. And then together you'll find more and more and more, and each well you empty will give more hands to rescue more until all of us are out and restored and empowered. Then, only then, will we be ready to help the less fortunate. And less fortunate they are, those men that wander around wells with no direction and no help from another, so disconnected from themselves They never needed a well to feel the depths of despair and hunger we found in our hells. But that's not ours to repair now. We're still in this well. But maybe our plan now can deliver us to our freedom. Are we ready to try again? To climb and remember? Give back to ourselves, love and trust in us and our will. Please, please remember. Thank you for listening to this article. If you want to read it, please go to my Substack at Sounds Like Sammy. Follow me there, subscribe to my YouTube and social media. All of it's under Sounds Like Sammy, where you can find all my other content. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time.